Hello everyone, and welcome to day 183 of Project 365. Today I want to talk to you guys about something that is very serious and is very dangerous. On September 11th, the Dove Global Outreach Center, based in Florida, is planning on holding a Burn the Qur'an Day. Now, I know you're all thinking, Richard, you hate organized religion, why do you care? There's a few reasons about why I care, and I'll go ahead and outline them in this video. Firstly, although I don't like the religion in question, I will always fight for ideas. Burning a book is by far the most destructive thing you can do, in my opinion. Because first of all, you're destroying ideas. When you burn a book, it's symbolically and literally destroying ideas that help base our society. Sure, it might not be like you and I, it might not be our society, but it is someone's society, and it's our society as humankind. And so when you go and burn a book, you're destroying that. And not only are you destroying that, but you're destroying a part of human history. And that is probably the biggest flaw of our humanity, is the fact that we try and forget our past transgressions. We never try and learn from them. If we actually looked back at our history, we would learn different ways to prevent future acts of similar types to occur. Namely, letting Bush invade Iraq. You know, it was kind of obvious that it was going to happen again at some point. Some power-hungry, evil, almost dictator would come along and try and take over the world. It was bound to happen eventually. Anyway, but that isn't the only reason. The second reason is, what type of message does this send? This doesn't send a message of peace, something we're trying to establish as Americans. Hell, that we're trying to establish as the world, as a global community. Peace is our #1 goal. When you go and burn the holiest book of Islam, you're completely destroying that. And the fact that there's a group of people who hate Islam enough that they would willingly do this is actually kind of scary, even for me. You see, from what I figure, the reason why they're doing this is because it isn't legal to kill someone yet. Because I'm pretty sure if they had the opportunity, they would actually kill a Muslim. Now, that being said, their whole reason and justification for this is because they're saying that Islam is a cult. Now, anyone who knows their history knows that it's an Abrahamic religion. And also, anyone who knows their history knows Christianity and Judaism are Abrahamic religions, and therefore, in an odd, twisted way, except not really, all share the same God, just with different branching paths. Islam took a path that went that way, and then Christianity took a path that went that way, following Judaism. And so, I don't see how it can be considered a cult, because by calling Islam a cult, you're calling Christianity, and by definition of Christianity, Catholicism a cult. So, yet they don't believe that, and so it's kind of stupid, and then again, this is religion we're talking about, but whatever, no offense to those who are religious, but it's just a belief that I have. I'm sure you're wondering what we can do. Well, in the down bar below, I'm going to be providing a link. This link will give you the ability to write a letter. It'll hopefully write to your local government, but it should write to at least the FBI or some other organization that could help end this. But basically, write to them saying that you would like to end this Burn a Qur'an Day. Because, honestly, it's discrimination, it's hatred, and it's something that needs to be stopped. And you know that if someone like me, who utterly hates religion, wants to stop this, odds are it's probably very dangerous. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Question for today: what is the most destructive protest you have seen or heard about? Aside from this quote-unquote protest, the most destructive one I've heard or seen in my lifetime, there's hundreds of past ones. But in my lifetime, the most recent one would be the G38 summit up in Canada. They were protesting against one of the, it was either the Prime Minister decision or the Parliament, I can't remember. But they were given a pre-designated area for protest, and the government decided, nope, we're going to take that away. So they called in troops, or the local police. I can't remember which it is exactly, but it's some higher force than the common man. And they essentially pushed them back, and if you weren't moving along with the pushback, you ended up getting hurt and arrested. And then they even had people trapped in like an enclosed area, and they were trying to tell them to get out, but they couldn't because it was enclosed on all four sides, because they were in like an intersection. And so, I mean, this was just the biggest attack of police brutality I'd ever seen. If you want more information on it, I'll link a video by a user by the name of Straight Dope. He does very straightforward commentary videos. He does have a bit of a bent to it, but it's still pretty entertaining and pretty informative, so definitely check that out. Anyway, enough of my rambling. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you kids tomorrow. Carpe diem. Bye.